Welcome to Chana Talks Live TV. I'm Chana Gilman, your relationship mastery mentor. Woohoo! Chana Talks 100 live television show. Guys, when I started out, it was a 30 video challenge. 15 first videos were recorded and then uploaded. Then my coach said, you gotta do live. That took my kishkas out, as they say. Hi, Sandy. That took my kishkas out. But hi, Sandy. Hi, Adi. To go live. I went live on video 16. Hi, Angie. And today is day 100. It's so exciting for me because here's a couple of reasons why. Beautiful women. Do you keep your word to yourself? Do you say, oh, I'm going to XYZ, I'm one of this, and I'm gonna that, and I'm gonna, you know, the biggest example is you sign up for the gym and you don't go. I mean, that's why they get rich, because they count on that from all of us. But for me to show up and keep doing this has been an absolute, amazing, beautiful achievement in my life. I set a goal and I got it. I did it. I am going to I'm not sure how I'm going to continue with all of this. I know that I want to do more in my group. Hi, Yaakov. I know that can you get by? Sure. I know that I want to do more in my private Facebook group, and you beautiful women are all invited. Relationship mastery with confidence and dignity. Ask to join, and I will be happy to approve you. It's for women only. I was gone for 3 days with the Rosh Hashanah holiday. I had an absolutely beautiful spiritual time. Rosh Hashanah for the Jewish people is a very introspective, it's the new year for us, and it was just so connected and so beautiful and just wonderful. We've got 3 more weeks ahead of us, and I'll be in and out for all of that. But here's what I want to say. I met a lot of new people over the holiday, and I met some single women in their 50s, beautiful women, like we all are, right? And, you know, there's just so many of us, of all ages, and I don't know why. It just didn't go the way at our age group, especially if you're American. You know, if you haven't learned by now, a man is not a plan, I want you to get a notebook, write that down. Because I'm telling you, ladies, you are your own rescue. That's right. And you've got to come to a place where you can have fun with yourself. You know, I've said it so many times before. This is my 100th video, so I'm just going to go with it. I never script myself, so what you get is what you get. But you know, I've often said before, what is your core story? It's your core stories that keep you in captivity. A core story, according to Tony Robbins, is a story that becomes a masterpiece in your life through its retelling. And through the retelling, you believe it. And every time you tell it, you believe it more and more. And it could be a story that you tell the world, or it could be a story that you tell yourself. I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, no one loves me. Or you take a past experience and you just beat it with to a pulp, right? And that's your masterpiece. And that becomes how you're living your life out. So I could tell you, I'm going to tell you 2 true stories. I got married at, hi Cindy, I got married at 40. Thank God I had 2 sons. We lived in Israel for 18 years. Just shy of 20 years of marriage, I got divorced. I had 2 elderly parents in America, and I moved here to be with them. My younger son was living here. My father wasn't well. He died after 9 months. My younger son and I lived together for 2.5 years, but then he moved. My mother's still alive. She's got Alzheimer's, and I have to visit her every day. And, you know, it's okay. That's story A. True story. Now I want to share with you story B. Story B is, I got married at 40. I had 2 sons. You're welcome. I got married at 40. I had 2 sons at 41 and 42. God is good. At just under 20 years of marriage, we divorced. And I decided to move back to the States to be near my elderly parents, excuse me, and my younger son. My oldest son chose to stay in Israel, and I miss him terribly. He lives there with his wife and my granddaughter. Thank God I moved when I did, because I had my father for 9 glorious months, and I was with him when he passed. My son that was here with me decided that he was going to launch his life, and he lives in Seattle. I'm in Vegas, and my mother has Alzheimer's. What an absolute blessing that I get to see my mother every day. Can you imagine if I were living in Israel waiting for that phone call? It is the gift of my life to be with her in these days. That's story B. True story. Which story would you rather live? I choose story B. I choose the blessings. I choose to focus on the abundance in my life versus the lack and the misery and the masterpiece that I could have written. And I did for a long time. I was in a fetal position after my divorce for quite a while. It's okay. But I've done this work for over 10 years. I've connected the dots. I've spent multitudes of money to do this for you, to shortcut it. Yes, I have. And what is it about that I do with the women that are in my group and that I work with? I teach you how to have a quality of life, whether anything in your life changes or not. That's right. Because here's the deal, beautiful women. It starts here. It starts from 0 to 7, the subconscious limited beliefs that you live out that become habitual thought patterns. You're not aware of them. They're subconscious. But through the habitual living out of them, you create emotion around it, and life experience matches your thoughts and beliefs. What's a belief? A thought that you continue to think over and over again. That's a belief. So I met some beautiful women over the holiday, single, divorced, with broken engagements since their first marriage. And both of them had a message for me, which was for them that they said, and the message was, I'm giving you the essence, not the quotes, but I keep meeting creepy guys who that find me, and then I get so hurt. Well, how disempowered do you want to be in life? Right? Listen to the language. I keep meeting creepy guys who then hurt me. They find me and hurt me. That isn't how life works, beautiful people. It isn't how life works. You attract in your life. You make it sound like I love visuals, and I just see these trolls of men, kind of humped over, searching out beautiful women so they could devastate them. They're not just these creepy aliens coming after you. It's your life. You live it. You allow in it. You set your boundaries or don't. You have your voice or you don't. Got it? Good. You're not a victim. Well, you are living out a victimization if that's how you're living. But, oh gosh, when you stop blaming and complaining, which leads you to compare and despair, and then it leads you to that lack mentality, which becomes a comfort zone, and then you stop questioning it, and then you live in inertia. And he did it again, and she said it again, and it doesn't work. It never works for me, and I'm not lovable, and I'm not worthy, and no one's, hi Jill, and no one's gonna love me until I lose 20 pounds, and I keep losing it, and then I gain it, and then, oh my gosh. I had a date before the holidays. Absolutely not my guy. But I showed up yummy, delicious, feminine, and fun. It's about me, who I want to be in the world. Because no matter who my guy is, when we attract each other, I want to show up yummy, delicious, feminine, and fun. I don't want to be overburdened and heavy, and because it's all energetic, people. Are you experienced as overburdened and heavy in your life? Because that's what you'll get, is an overburdened, heavy guy. And two negatives don't equal a positive, let me tell you. So anyway, and I didn't have to call 15 friends to say, oh, I went out and he was not, and he isn't, and he wasn't, and he... Stop being 12. We are adult women who are finding our voice, creating our boundaries, living with self-respect, shoulders back, poised, graceful. Doesn't that sound fabulous? Trust me, it is. And it's possible for every single one of you. You can't do it alone. If you would have, you could have. I love to say that if you learn by words and thinking, oh, that's an aha moment, I'll fix that. Chana said this. 25 million people that watched Oprah for 25 years would have been healed, and we would be a completely different planet. It doesn't go like that. If you could have, you would have. Join my Facebook group, Relationship Mastery with Confidence and Dignity. At least become aware of a new way of thinking, of a new perspective. I want you to ask yourself right now, if I could see, think of a situation that upset you recently, or a person, and ask yourself, if I paused and I could think of it from their perspective, would I see it differently? I'm sure you would. Because here's the deal. You get triggered by people. And the people in your life that are so upsetting to you, you may not be the cause of their problems, but you're definitely their triggers. And if you're in relationship, which you are because you're human and we all have relationships, it really behooves you and is worthwhile to learn the triggers of the people you're involved with. Yeah. They're just not, you know, the trolls aren't coming. I love you. Can you believe this is my 100th video? I feel so relaxed. I'm sitting on a bench in front of my apartment. Congratulations to me, Chana. Could you guys all clap for me? Thank you. I love standing ovations. I don't know what's going to be. You'll see me. I'm going to be traveling for the next 2 days, so I don't know that I'll get to do a video. But that's it. That's it. I missed you all. I really like coming here. It's a good spot. It's a good energy for me to do this. And beautiful people, life is all about energy. That's right. And your attention goes where your intention is. So what are you wanting in your life? You can't hit a target you don't see. What do you want? Who do you want to be? If you're not being it, if your kids see you as a screaming, and your house is just, and nobody wants to hang out with you, become the person that people want to hang out with. Yes, it's all possible. Become self-generative to the life that you want to live. I can help you. I'm more than available to all of you. I love you. You are beautiful women. My hope, my wish, my dream for you is that you just own it. Yeah. And you're not trapped. You know, again, Tony Robbins says, your life is either a warning or an example. I had a long talk with one of my sons today, and he was telling me that he's writing a blog. He's a writer. He's got 3 unfinished novels that they're cliffhangers. One I want to put into my group. I can't get over the talent of my sons. But he was saying that he grew up with parents in deep rage and how it affected them in their Judaism. I'm the parent he's talking about. And I said, you know, if you publish that, you need the permission of those parents. He goes, yeah, I know. We were talking as if it wasn't me and him. But the end of the story is I'm not that parent today. And my kids love hanging out with me and calling me and talking to me. And it can be like that for you too. You can become yummy, delicious, feminine, and fun. Just choose it. That's right. Just choose it. I love all of you that keep tuning in. I love the support. I would love to ask you to please share my videos because I believe that women need to hear these messages. And again, this is Chana Talks Live TV 100. Yes, it is. I'm Chana Gilman, your relationship mastery mentor. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.